Heidi Easley here, and I am excited. I'm going to be painting a black cat in honor of Hocus Pocus coming out and the new sequel, which I don't think will have. I don't think it's going to have the old black cat from Hocus Pocus. Is it Thackeray Binks? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I don't want to mess it up for hardcore Hocus Pocus fans. So my daughter's a hardcore Hocus Pocus fan, so let me know if you are. But I was inspired just now by one of our fall ball participants, and honestly, I was inspired by their hat that they drew. It was this candy corn hat, and as you can see here with mountains of candy corn that I actually put some resin in because I was eating so much I made myself sick. And so there's some pieces of resin in some of that. So I'm not going to eat that or I'm going to get really sick. So I wanted to just take a second and freehand a cat with a candy corn hat. So in honor of Hocus Pocus being released, the second one. So let me know if you are excited about this. Let me know if you have any Paint Party Headquarters questions. I know a lot of y'all are making a decision, and a lot of you have made a decision to join us to get all these new designs, hundreds of designs to use for your business. So I'm going to just paint and answer questions about paint parties. So that's what I'm doing. So if you have questions about paint parties, I am here to paint with you and answer questions about paint parties, okay? I'm just going to add a little touch of white to this before I dry it all the way. Let me go ahead and grab that because sometimes when you have your background like this, I'm going to grab a little bit of white just to kind of mix it so it kind of has this same moon look. See on the cat back there? Kind of has that same moon look. Oh, thank you for saying hi. I just put white paint all over my phone. So there we go. I'm trying to take it off and it's like moving all of your comments. So hopefully. Okay, let's see. Oh, good. So if you want to know more about the painting I'm doing now, or you have questions about Paint Party Headquarters or paint parties in general, now is your time to ask because we are doing for everyone who joins us, and we're having a welcome meeting here in just about an hour. So for all of y'all that join us and want to, do a Zoom and grab some coffee and let's meet kind of face to face via Zoom, I'm going to be answering so many of your questions there too. So very, very excited. Oh, awesome. Yeah. If you want to know more about Paint Party Headquarters, just type the word cat. And just type the word cat and we'll let you know more about Paint Party Headquarters. And then all of you that are in Paint Party Headquarters, you know the drill, okay? Hashtag PPHQ if you're already a member of Paint Party Headquarters. You know the drill. If this painting turns out really cute, which we're hopeful, I will stage it. I'll take pictures of it and you'll immediately be able to use it for your paint party business. So remember, that's one of the benefits of being in Paint Party Headquarters is having access to the paintings and then having them staged ready for you to go so that you don't have to do the hard work. And how many of you, let me know in the comments, you work full time, but you're doing this on the side? I had somebody the other day that said, oh my gosh, I want to do this, but there's no way I can do this while I work full time. Here is the crazy part. Most of the people, and I'm going to be freehanding this, and do you have a pattern for the city cat next to you? Yes, Lori. The pattern for the city cat is inside of Paint Party Headquarters. We have hundreds, literally hundreds of patterns for you. And so, yes, if you want to know more about Paint Party Headquarters, which our doors are wide open for our fall opening, and you can just type the word cat and we'll get you the link for Paint Party Headquarters. And I'm actually going to do, I'm going to put white on here because I think what I'm going to do is make the side, I'm just going to let that dry because I think I'm going to make the side look like it's candy corn as well. So I'm just going to put that over there so it has the same kind of look. Let's see. Okay, so Phyllis says, I work full time and I'm going to attempt this. what I was going to tell you. Oh, Crystal just signed up. Welcome, Crystal. I'm glad to have you. So here's the main thing about working full time and doing a paint party business. You may think that it's impossible, but y'all, I've been doing this for 16 years. I teach people all over the world how to do this. And what's kind of crazy is sometimes the people who work full time, not only is it honorable and respectable, because I know when I went bankrupt and lost everything, I didn't want to just all of a sudden quit my full-time job. So I just hustled. Like I worked, I was a teacher, 850 students a week, also doing paint parties, just hustling. And it's hard work. I'm not saying it's not. It's not. It is hard. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is it's respectable, because then you take the pressure off of yourself. You take the pressure off of yourself and you're able to kind of just like, okay, yes, I'm working hard, and yes, I got to get better with my schedule. But what I also notice is that people who work full time, you get really good with your schedule and you're able to book those parties together to where maybe instead of doing 5 random parties with a few here, a few there, you're able to do one like giant party a month where you send everybody to the same place. And I think that's really, really cool. And Rami says, I work full time and doing paint parties on the side with the goal of quitting my full-time job in the near future. That's amazing. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like you'll know if you feel like, okay, this is consistent enough, or I know August through December, I'm going to make X amount of money and I'm going to put some of that aside so I can kind of calm down the rest of the year, whatever that looks like. Linda says, what is the best way for someone retired and isn't out in the people pleasing environment anymore? Yes, I was a manager for 26 years. What is the best for retired and build a clientele? Linda, that is a great, great question. So here's the thing. And I'm going to start painting. I'm going to start painting the cat on here while I'm telling you this answer. But the way I teach you inside Paint Party headquarters, we teach a magic script. So you don't technically have to know anyone to do this magic script, okay? You don't really have to know anyone to do this magic script. So that's the thing that I think people, they get so like up in their head about, and they're not sure what to do or where to go. And I want to tell you that it is okay. We're going to show you how to do that inside a Paint Party headquarters with the magic script. We had people that did the fall ball this last week, and they were already booking paint parties just by using this magic script. And I know it sounds crazy and it's like, oh my gosh, can that really happen that fast? Yes, it can. It can happen that fast, and it does happen that fast. So I want you to remember that I know sometimes it can feel like things will take forever, but then other times it does not take that long. Other times it does not take that long. So if you're retired and you're like, well, I don't really have like a network or people that I can go to. Here's the coolest part is with the magic script, you don't have to worry about that. And when you join Paint Party headquarters, let me see if I have it over here. I might have it in my other office. Oh no, I have it right here. When you join Paint Party headquarters, you're going to get not only one magic script, but you're going to get like how to contact country clubs, how to contact restaurants, what to say when they reply back. You know, that's the thing. People go, oh, they actually replied. Now what do I do? And they freak out. So there's so much greatness in here. We teach you how to find places and to book your paint parties. You know, a lot of times people think they're not really sure where to book them, right? And let's do a little fun, quick thing. And please ask your questions. I love answering these as I paint. I had my first paint party last night. 7 women showed up and it was great. Let's take a minute to celebrate. Oh my gosh, Charlotte, that is amazing. If any of you have had a paint party recently, please let us know. Let us know your paint parties. Let's celebrate that. How fun is that? Dawn says, I've been too chicken and self-doubting to post anything to start doing this. Oh, Dawn, can we please give Dawn some love right now? Okay. Dawn, here's the thing I want you to remember. Okay. I'm going to paint this in, but I want you to hear me. Think about, here's how I make decisions in life. I literally think like, okay, when I'm 98 years old, if God gives me that much time on this earth, I have no idea. We can't predict the future. But let's say I'm 98 years old. Am I going to regret that I didn't try? Am I going to look back on my life and go, what could have been? Because a lot of times the fear is, and this is a very, very common fear for Dawn and for all of us, the fear of rejection. It's been one of the top, like there was a study done. People are more scared of rejection than they are of death. Isn't that crazy? People are more scared of rejection than they are of death. So I get it. I totally get it. But I have read this quote and I wish I had it memorized. I wish I had it right here so I could grab it again. But it's one of the things that have changed the way I make decisions. And you'll see me live, and I really don't care too much what people think of me. As far as, in a sense, obviously, I want people to like me. We all want people to like us. But I don't care in a sense that I'm not going to try to go after my goals because I'm afraid somebody's going to say something hurtful or they're going to say something mean. Does that happen? Yes, of course. Y'all will not believe some of the mean messages people will send. It is not nice, people. Watch before you type. So anyway, so the reason I say that is because you have to get to a point where the cost of you not doing what you want to do. Oh my gosh. The cost of not knowing is bigger than putting yourself out there and that feeling of rejection. I never want you to go through this life, and then I'm going to use a little gray for the bottom of the hat. I never want you to go through this life and then all of a sudden feel like, man, what could have happened? Because here is what I know for sure is when you are doing something creative, okay? And let me know if this has ever happened in your life where you were interested in something and you got brave enough to take that next step, right? You started painting or you started swimming, or in my case, I'm starting to learn how to surf, which I'm just calling myself a surf prodigy, and I'm going to make it happen, right? So when you start to think about something new you're trying, you're scared, you're not really good at it at first. Everything seems harder than it is. That's the same thing with paint parties. But then you're going to get so good at it that you can carry on a full conversation while you're painting upside down and backwards because you've done it a zillion times. But what I don't want you to live with is that fear of regret, that fear of what if this could have happened. Oh, that is not a good example. Y'all, this is not a good example. It's just 2 colors. Not good. Let me get one that has the 3 colors. And what I don't want you to live with is that fear of what could have happened if I would have tried this. And when you're doing a creative business, what I have seen happen time and time again, and those of you in the comments, if it's happened to you, please let me know your story so I can share it. But you start out thinking you're going to do this paint party adventure. And then this paint party adventure leads you to a whole new path that you never saw coming. Whether it's all of a sudden I thought I was going to just teach paint parties, and now I'm doing online membership, or now I have a whole online community where I teach people how to paint, or now I, sell paint by number kits, or now all of these different things. Daphne says, I am scared, but going to do it anyway. I don't want to say later that I wish I did it. I wish I didn't, or did it scared. And yeah, here's the thing, Daphne, and I definitely want to say, like, doing it scared is how I do everything. I always say, y'all, I'm literally like a wet chihuahua inside at all times, terrified. There's something that I'm actually doing a big announcement about September 8th. So mark your calendars for around 1:30 Central on September 8th. There's a big announcement I have, and I'm scared. It's something I've never done, and I'm scared. And I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah, it just gets easier. You just still do it scared. But what I don't want to do is regret. I don't want to have regret and wish that I would have tried something and seeing what could happen. What are the possibilities? You know, what I'm doing scared may lead to another step, may lead to somebody else, may lead to another opportunity, may lead to somebody seeing me do something that goes, oh my gosh, what if this could happen? Or what if this partnership could happen? Or what if this collaboration could happen? We don't know where any of this is going to lead. But all we know is if we feel in our gut like this is something you want to do, fourth quarter is serious money in the paint party world, y'all. I'm not saying this as like, oh, it's fun, you might make a couple $100. I'm saying like if you really want to go for this, you could literally change the way you look at your future. Just like when I did the bankruptcy and then we started our surfboard business. That possibility, it wasn't necessarily the surfboard business that made, I'm going to mix a little bit of yellow. Actually, I'm just going to mix a little bit of all this to kind of get that cream color. And it wasn't necessarily the surfboard business. Yeah, that money we made that summer was amazing and definitely changed my perspective. But really what changed my perspective the most was that moment of feeling like there was nowhere to go. There was no possibilities. There was no hope. And then realizing not only does art heal, but God's got me. And not only can I do what I love forever, but I can do what I love and also make money at it. And it was just this clear vision of like, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to add some whiskers on here. So any of y'all that are interested in learning more, wanting to see where this paint party adventure takes you, just type the word cat and we will let you have the link for Paint Party Headquarters. And we would love to help you out so much. Angelica says, yes, I'm already getting orders for December. I wish there was more time in the day to create every hour. I know. I actually have a meeting that just popped up and I was like, oh crap, I forgot about the meeting because I wanted to paint this cat with this cute hat. Okay, so I'm going to finish this later. For all of y'all in Paint Party Headquarters, I'll spruce it up and I'll make sure to make it, do pictures for you, and I'll post it in Paint Party Headquarters so you'll have access to this. So you have access to this for your paint parties. It's going to be a very easy one that you can use for kids parties or adult parties, or even your own themed like hocus pocus type parties. So anyway, I just wanted to give you just a last shout out. This is kind of like our final day where we're talking about the fall ball and we're talking about Paint Party Headquarters. So this is kind of the last shout out of, if you want to be a part of Paint Party Headquarters, join. We want to help you. There's hundreds of paintings, hundreds of marketing, and so much more that we can help you with. So go ahead and put the word cat in the comments if you want to learn more, and we'll get the link for you, or look anywhere on my page. Right now, we have the doors wide open. We are ready to help you, ready to welcome you inside of Paint Party Headquarters so you can make fourth quarter amazing. Okay, so I'm excited for you. Make sure that you take action, regardless if you need my help or not. Take action. Still take action. Use art to heal, regardless of which way you go. But if you want some help and you want to learn, I'm here for you. So I can't wait to help you, and I'll see y'all inside.